Hello viewers, on today's news, Israel has pledged to exact a price from Iran in response to missile and drone attacks launched by Tehran in retaliation to the deadly bombing of its consulate in Syria at the beginning of this month. Israel's war cabinet has met several times to debate a course of action to complement a diplomatic push against Iran since Saturday's unprecedented direct attacks on Israel, with Israeli Army Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi saying a military response is certain. Iranian President Raisi threatened a massive and harsh response on Wednesday if Israel decides to launch a direct military assault on Iranian soil. So how effectively can Iran defend itself if such an attack occurs? For decades, Iran has increasingly insisted on relying on its local capabilities when it comes to its economy, but a similar push can also be seen in its military sector. Much of that sentiment is rooted in Iran's 8 years of war with neighboring Iraq, which invaded Iran in 1980 under former ruler Saddam Hussein. Baghdad was militarily backed by a multitude of foreign powers, including the United States. Hampered by decades of sanctions and embargoes, Iran's air superiority is still heavily challenged, with some of its fighter jets and equipment, including US-made F-4 and F-5 fighter jets, dating back to before the country's 1979 revolution, which overthrew the West-backed monarchy of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Iran now mostly operates Russian Sukhoi and MiG fighter jets that date back to the Soviet era. The Iranian Air Force has been building its own jets too, like the Sija and Kausar, which are based on US designs, but they are not believed to be a match for some of the top fighter jets like the F-35s that Israel employs in large numbers. A delivery of 24 Russian-made Su-35 fighter jets, negotiations for which have been ongoing for some time, could significantly revitalize the Iranian Air Force, but it would not eliminate the need for robust air defense batteries. Iran has tried to compensate for its aging domestic fighter jets with ambitious missile programs. It has particularly focused on improving its air defense systems, in addition to burying some of its air bases, missile depots and nuclear facilities deep in the mountains to protect them against bunker-buster munitions given to Israel by the U.S. Israel has extensively used the U.S.-supplied bunker-buster bombs during its 6 months of war on Gaza. The longest-range missile defense system operated by Iran is the locally developed Bavar 373, which entered service in 2019 after a decade of development and testing and has been significantly improved since. In November 2022, Iranian officials displayed an improved Bavar 373, which they said had the range of its radar detection improved from 350 kilometers to 117 miles to 450 kilometers to 180 miles and is now equipped with advanced SIAD for surface-to-air missiles. It can reportedly lock on targets, including long-range ballistic missiles, drones, and stealth fighter jets, at up to 400 kilometers, track 60 targets, and engage 6 targets at once, and hit them at a range of up to 300 kilometers 186 miles. Iranian state media have said the system is in some aspects superior to the Russian-made S-300 system and is even comparable to the more advanced S-400 batteries, which are some of the most advanced systems in the world. The Bavar 373 has not seen battle outside of military exercises in Iran, but experts regard it as a component of one of the densest air defense networks in the world. In addition to Russia's Tor missile defense systems, Iran operates S-300 systems as well. Tehran received the latter after the implementation of its now comatose nuclear deal with world powers in 2016. The S-300 systems, which the Soviet Union first put into operation in the late 1970s, are designed to shoot down aircraft, drones, and incoming cruise and ballistic missiles at up to 150 kilometers, 93 miles, whereas the Tor is a low to medium altitude system to engage threats at distances of up to 16 kilometers, 10 miles. Iran operates a wide variety of other locally developed missile defense batteries that use an array of missiles to build layers of defense behind the longest-range systems. Multiple medium-range defense systems, including Arman, Tactical SIAD, and Quartered 15 can defend Iranian skies from targets at ranges of up to 200 kilometers 124 miles at different altitudes. Arman, which was unveiled in November 2022, is mounted on the back of military trucks and ready to deploy within minutes. It comes in 2 versions, using active or passive electronically scanned array radars, which are accurate and difficult to jam. and is designed to combat tactical ballistic weapons meant for battlefield use in under 300 kilometers, 186 miles. The Armin system is equipped with missiles aimed at fighting off precision-guided bunker buster munitions designed to destroy fortified or underground structures. Incoming threats that manage to circumvent the mid-range systems will be faced with short-range Iranian batteries, including Azarkh, Majid, and Zubin. Azarkh, which was unveiled at the same time as Armin, is a compact system designed for low-altitude engagements to counter threats like drones and quadcopters. It can detect targets at a range of 50 kilometers, 31 miles, with an optical tracker chasing targets up to 25 kilometers, 16 miles. Multiple Iranian missile defense systems are capable of being launched vertically, offering greater flexibility and space, which means they can also be deployed by warships. Iran plans to unveil more missile defense systems this year, a senior military official said in late March. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.